everybody, and welcome to today's video. My name is Brandy and thank you so much for joining me. If this is your first time, welcome, and if for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for being here again today. Today I wanted to share with you guys some of my most repurchased makeup items, and I thought that would be kind of fun to talk about the things that I love the most, why I repurchased them, and what they are. And let me know in the comments below if these are some of the things that you love, or just let me know what items you repurchase constantly no matter what. Start with this Clinique Super Balanced foundation. This is in the shade 32 Breeze. I've been using this consistently for like probably the last, I'm gonna say 8 to 10 years. This is like my foundation. Right now I'm using the It Cosmetics CC foundation, which I just talked about in my last video on my July buy. I'm using it, I've been using it since the middle of July until now, and I've taken a break from this, but I'm really missing this because it is lighter coverage and it doesn't have SPF in it. So that's the only unfortunate thing about this foundation. Now Clinique does make a foundation that is like this formula with SPF. It's the Silk Makeup, which I also have a little bit left in that bottle, but it doesn't perform quite the way I want it to. This is my preference, and this is something I rebuy time and time and time again. It is a screw open bottle you kind of have to just dump out. That's kind of the inconvenient thing about this. It doesn't have a pump. Many years ago, Clinique used to have a pump that they would sell specifically for this bottle, but they don't make that anymore. It's discontinued. I believe Estee Lauder might have one. I should maybe try to get one of those, but I really do love this foundation. It's moisturizing, it's perfect for my dry skin, it doesn't make my skin look cakey, it's perfect amount of coverage, it's lightweight, it's just beautiful. It makes my skin look like natural skin. So again, Clinique, this is a super balanced foundation in the shade 32 Breeze. This is an item I repurchased over and over again. Next I have this Sephora. This is the pressed powder. I use this as just additional coverage and to kind of set my makeup. This was suggested to me by a Sephora employee when I was looking for a powder way back when, many years ago. I used to use this foundation in conjunction with the Clinique used to have a micro finish powder that I used to use to set my skin, and they discontinued it. And I was really super sad, so I went to Sephora and asked for a suggestion on powder, and they suggested this guy, and I've been using it since. So probably at least 5 years. I've been using this as the Micro Smooth in the shade Light, and again, it's a little bit of coverage. It sets my makeup perfectly. I love it. Ride or die, repurchase it many times. I've probably repurchased this at least 10 times. So this is another top item of repurchasing. Next I have the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent secret brightening powder, and this is for under eyes. I always like to buy the little minis because they're perfect for travel, and the amount that I need this for is very minimal. I use it only to set my under eyes, so I don't need the big huge tube of it. This is like $20 for this little guy. It's perfect. It doesn't make my under eyes look cakey. I always repurchase this. This is another repurchase ride or die favorite. And next I have the Becca, this is a skin perfecting highlighter in the color Opal. This is my backup. I have another one in my makeup vanity right now that's almost empty, and I love this highlighter so very much. These little minis are perfect. Again, great for travel. It took me 2 years to get through one of these. This is my third one that I've repurchased, and I always keep one going on backup because I never know when they're going to sell out. I always get very nervous because they do sell out quickly. As you can see, it's a perfect highlighter. It's great for my skin tone. I love it so much. No other highlighter can beat this. So if you ever see these Becca highlighters go on sale, or if you see some of these minis, I would snatch them up to try them out. They're the most stunning highlighter formula that I have ever tried and will ever try. I love these so much. I want all of them. I have a couple more, but Opal is absolutely my favorite. And next, my most repurchased item. It's a little dirty, excuse me. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Sponge. and as you can see, it's very well loved. This is maybe my 4th or 5th one at this point. They last probably a couple of months. You just get a little bit of water, they blow up quite nicely, and they just become super soft. They really blend out foundation magically. Concealer is perfection. These are $9 to $12 Canadian, I believe, and you cannot go wrong with this. This is far better than a beauty blender, and it's far cheaper. So if you see these, get them. It's so worth it. It's so soft. I love this, love this, love this. So that being said, those are my 5 most repurchased items that I will continue to buy over and over again, that are tried and true. And if you have something that you love that's, you know, not broken, why fix it? There's nothing wrong with sticking to something that you love and continuously repurchasing it. So again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support. Comment, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everybody.